I'd like you to meet a wonderful man called Bob. He's 92 years old. He's led a full and happy life. And I think what makes Bob's story so very touching is that unlike some of the films we show you on nights like tonight, what's happened to Bob is something that could happen to each and every one of us.
Well, you're going back to 1937. I met my Kath. She was lovely. One of the guys said to me, "Hey, she fancies you." And I said, "Well, I certainly fancy her." Unfortunately, in 1939, the war separated us. But whilst I was over there, I thought I need to write to her and ask her to marry me. Family life in those days was a happy life. I can remember one occasion we were in bed, cuddling as one does, and she said, "Oh, aren't your legs hairy?" And I said, "Well, no, I've still got my socks on." One evening, she turned round and she looked at me and she said, "Where's Bob?" And I'm Bob. And the bottom dropped out of my world then. The doctor said she's in the early days of Alzheimer's disease. As she got worse, it became more difficult to nurse her, but she stayed here until the end. And eventually, she passed away at 1 o'clock in the morning by my side. I couldn't believe it. She'd gone. It was impossible to say goodbye or I love you anymore.
Bob's beloved wife, Kath, died 3 years ago. He's now 92 years old and lives on his own. Last year, Sport Relief helped set up the Silver Line, a free 24-hour helpline that gives older people a friendly voice to talk to whenever they need it.
Silver Line is not only a silver line, but a lifeline. When I wake in the middle of the night, you can't ring the family, but you can pick up the phone and talk to somebody. For 65 years, we was together all the time. And you realize that there is nobody you can say to, "How about a cup of tea? Have you got some of that cake that was left over from yesterday?" There is no way to do it. You get up and you go and make your own cup of tea. And that's when you realize that you are alone.
Loneliness is heartbreaking. So tonight, please give what you can to help wonderful older people like Bob. Call 03457 910 910. Thank you.